Hello, hello, y'all. This is Laurie with Laurie Resiliently Crafting. How y'all doing on this terrific Tuesday? It's Tuesday. It's Tuesday. How y'all doing? And welcome to the Stand Tall Crafting Group, hosted by Miss Krista Vollmer. Let me get you rearranged here so you're not looking at all my junk. Y'all don't need to see all my stuff. I got it everywhere, y'all, in every nook and cranny. It's there. Anyway. If you see this little red button right here, you caught me live. If not, just do hashtag replay. And I'll get back to you as soon as Mr. FB lets me see you. We're just waiting on Miss Sherry to finish up. She's just about done. She's just about done. Hey, Cheryl. How you doing, beautiful? How you doing? I'm sure hoping I'm going to get comments, y'all, because it's been kind of crazy. I get just ones watching and a comment here or there, and then I have to open up my iPad to get anything else. Hey, Brittany, how you doing? How you doing, beautiful? How you doing? Thank you for being here. I forgot to put lotion on my hands, y'all. Oops. Oh, well. I'll take a little more scrubbing then, won't it? It'll take a little more scrubbing. And, y'all, I had my hair down this morning, curled it. It was all pretty. And I went to town, and the humidity is unreal here in South Georgia. The temperature is 80 degrees. It's supposed to get to 82. But with the humidity, it feels like it's 92, y'all. I'm not even joking. But just coming in the house from the car, I went sweating. And I was like, this hair has got to go up. It's got to go up. Hey, Wayne, how you doing, buddy? How you doing? There's Spider-Man, and he's on later, y'all. We got, hey, Stacy, how you doing, beautiful? Thank you for being here. We have a fantastic lineup. We've already had Michelle with Basement Crafting with Michelle, and we just seen Sherry with Sunshine Designs. Then it's me. Hey, Denise, how you doing, beautiful? Then after me is Sweet and Sassy Crafting with Miss Regina. Then we got JEF Creations and the old woman making things, Miss Jim. She's wonderful. I got curly hair in the humidity. Curly hair don't mix. I know, right? Well, mine is real straight, so I have to make an effort to curl it. And then when I curl it, I walk outside, and I'm not outside 10 minutes, and it's falling. Hey, Darlene, how you doing, beautiful? Thank you for being here. Hey, thank you for sharing, Wayne. I appreciate that, buddy. Thank you, thank you. Hey, Miss Krista, how you doing, sweet friend? Let me see if I'm... There we are. Look at there. She's on the ball. Miss Krista's on the ball. Miss Krista, I didn't know you were legally blind, sweet friend. I didn't know that. And my prayers and my heart goes out to you, girl. Hey, Christine, how you doing? How you doing? Because when I was in junior high, I had a best friend that was legally blind. And she walked everywhere from class to class. She was holding my elbow. And everybody picked on me because I was friends with her. But I loved her to pieces. And it was really difficult. And at the time, she taught me how to read Braille some. But need to say, over the years, I haven't used it. And it just kind of left me. But that is, and I know exactly what you're talking about, being legally blind. Because her schoolwork, when I was going to middle school, she had sheets of paper with black lines on it, and she had to write with a black magic marker so she could see what she wrote. Hey, Belle's Creative Studio. Hey, Tina Johnson. Look at y'all coming in. Hey, Debbie Milner and Vicky Israel. Hey, y'all. Thank y'all for being here. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Okay, y'all, let's get started. Y'all know I'm on a Americana kick right now, and I'm loving the Americana. I've always loved Americana. In fact, like I said, after Mother's Day or Valentine's, Easter, once Easter comes, all my, little by little, my Americana comes out. And I keep it up until fall because it covers everything, right? It covers everything. And it's an everyday craft. Every day. Hey, Janet, how you doing, beautiful? How you doing? Thank you for being here. Thank you so much. All right, y'all. Now, I got this board, and it looked like they used it for a cutting board because there's cutting marks on it. But I went ahead and sanded it down, and they had wrote something in marker on the back of it. So I went ahead and sanded that down, too. But this side is really pitted. So I'm thinking I'm going to use this side, even though it's got scratch marks in it. Where we're going to put our print, you're not even going to see that. You were okay, Janet? Well, that's good. It could be worse, right? It could be worse. You know, it's just hard sometimes. Okay, now this is the print that I'm going to use, and this did come from... Yep, there's that live brain again. The nesting box, y'all. This one come from the nesting box. And I just, last year, I pulled it out and made copies of it and stuck it aside. And then when I want it, I go and seal it and get it good and dry and then use it. It was an emotional day. The month of May is difficult for me for many reasons. Oh, Krista, I'm praying for you, sweet friend. Hey, Michelle, how you doing, beautiful? Shelly by the shore, how you doing? Come in under your page name. If any of y'all have a page, come in under your page name, because I want my friends to be your friends and so on. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? You know, this is a community thing. It's not all about who can do what the most. It's all about community. You know, we want to help each other out, and I do. You know, I want other people to grow. I want to grow. I want other people to grow. You know, it's just, and SHARE, everybody. Until it gets to the point where he won't even show my comments. I haven't gotten to the clinker yet for it, but I have gotten where they won't show my comments. What do you seal it with? Okay, Debbie, let me show you what I seal it with. It's by Krylon, and it's called Workable Fix It. You might want to screenshot that. I know it's backwards. I apologize. I can't fix that unless I turn my phone around, right? Hey, Nora. Hey, beautiful. How you doing? And there's a little of me gifts and specialties. Hey, Miss Lisa, how you doing? So that's what I use to spray mine down. And I do a real good coat, because you know, if once you go over it with Mod Podge or whatever that your sealing medium, if you don't just spray it and it's liquid, it will make your ink run. And I've tried hairspray, I've tried other things, and the only thing that I have found that works is this. Now, Walmart used to carry it, and they got a spot for it to be there, but it's not there, not in my Walmart. So I had to order it off of the Zon. You know what I'm saying? Thank you, sweetie. Hey, Wendy, look at all these folks. Look at all these peoples. Thank you so much for being here. But I love this stuff. It does have a bad smell, so you need to spray it outside, but it works really well. Really, really well. Oh, I stuck my wipe over there on the thingy. Hey, Faye from Arizona. How you doing? No, ma'am, I just do the front. I just do the front. I don't worry about the back. I just do the front. Oh, man, Krista, that stinks. Yeah, that stinks. I'm actually, knock on wood, I'm seeing them on here today, y'all. I'm seeing them. Praise God, right? Hallelujah. Yes, yes. Okay, so let's get started on our print. Now, y'all know I'm going to use my tearing tool on this. I'm going to use my tearing tool, and I'm going to go pretty darn close with it, because I don't want to see any of the white. Don't want to see any of the white. Okay, so I did get some of it, but not a lot. Some of it, but not a lot. And now I'm going to have to add, I'm asking for y'all's help in a couple decisions. I can't make up my mind, so I'm going to need y'all's help here. Again, Again, sprinkles publicly on my personal and business page. Thank you, Wayne. Thank you, sweet friend. Thank you, thank you. That makes a difference. It does, it does. And unfortunately, you have to go out, because you can't do that when you're on your page. But people want you to come in. Well, I want people to come in under their page, so that, you know, if they've never seen you or heard of you, then they know that you're there. I tell you what, I have never used it. It's good. Like did the other day with the bird bath, but that stuff stinks. E6000, yeah, it works. So it works. Hey, Elizabeth, how you doing, beautiful? How you doing? Look at everybody saying hey to Mr. Spider-Man. He is the man now. And I purchased a spider from him, y'all. I did. And y'all know I'm all about the crosses. I love the cross. Hey, Crafting with Donna. How you doing, beautiful? Thank you for being here. And there's Sweet and Sassy by Miss Regina. She's up after me, y'all. So y'all don't want to miss it. See, if you're not part of the group, the link to the group is in my description. So you'll just have to go up there and just click on it. And you'll be right there in the group. And you'll be able to see everybody that goes on today and any other prior live. Okay, so there's my boots on the ground, right? My boots on the ground. And I'm also partial to the Americana with the military boots because my son was airborne. And these are the boots that he wore. And he served his 4 years and he couldn't take it anymore. He's got really bad PTSD for what he's seen in Afghanistan, as well as the ear protection that they had given him while he was over there for when he was using his weapon, that it messed up his hearing. So he's legally deaf, and he has to wear hearing aids at the age of 30. So because of that, he is 100% disabled. So with the military. So anyway, I always said that the military made my son a monster. When he left for the military, he was not the monster, but we tried on several occasions to talk him out to being infantry, because that's front line. And, you know, we wanted him to get something that was a little bit easier, so that when he got out, he could use it later. With infantry, it's hard to use unless you go into the police force or something to that nature. But he didn't want to. He wanted to be on the front line. He said, if I'm going to do it, I'm going to do all of it. Oh, thank you, Donna. I sure will. I sure will. I'm crafting laundry now that my washing machine is fixed. Oh, goodness gracious. Crafting laundry now. Girl. Goodness gracious. Yeah, I know what you mean. Y'all, I finally got my refrigerator in. Woo-wee. Friday. This past Friday. And I'm absolutely in love with it. But it was 2 young boys. And I guess they go to school till noon. And then they go to the furniture place to, when they deliver furniture, to move it around, right? Hey, Fredna, how you doing? Welcome, welcome. You must be new. It's the first time I've seen that name. Welcome, welcome. My name is Laurie, and my page name is Laurie Resiliently Crafting. And the reason for the page name being that is because I've lost my page 4 other times, y'all. I've had them ugly people, the bugs, all the things, come and take it away from me after 2.5 years of work. And it broke me down, y'all. I mean, down to I did not want to come live. I didn't. But God told me that he wasn't done with me yet, and for my butt to get back on that live. So gradually, and the only way that I was able to force myself to do that was just to jump into all these groups and these events. That way I had to be accountable for making sure that I was live. It was easy just to say, I ain't got to go live. I ain't got to go live. I ain't got to go live, right? And I went like 3 weeks or longer without going live when I first got my page, when I had to restart this page. But anyway, hey Robin, how you doing, beautiful? How you doing? Yes, thank you so much. Thank you so much. I will definitely tell him that'll put a smile on his face. It surely will. Now he's a certified electrician, but you know, he wouldn't have had to go through all that if he had listened to his mom and daddy. You know what I'm saying? But do kids listen to their mom and daddy once they hit a certain age? No. They don't. They don't. They want to learn it the hard way. Well, you did it the hard way. Well, we're just trying to keep y'all from having to do that, right? But no, they don't. They're hard-headed like their parents, right? And he's got 2 hard-headed parents. That's just saying. I'm just saying. But anyway, so let's get started. Okay, we're going to put this on here, but I think I want to put it... Oh, I can't decide, y'all. And the thing that I'm battling with is I've got this stencil. You see that little swirlies and all that? And I was thinking about doing some red of the swirlies up there. Or just painting the back of it, the top and the bottom, in the red. And I've got these little corner pieces, to put the corner pieces on it. What do y'all think I should do? Should I just paint it flat red, or do the little swirlies, or do the corner pieces? Y'all help me out. Help me out. Help me out. Your son is in the tanks, so he is here. Almost gone. Yeah, that, and the years that he was in, and using his weapon like he had to, that at the time, I forget who makes them. But the earplugs that they were issuing to their men was defective. Oh, thank you, Denise. Thank you, honey. Hey, Sherry, how you feeling, girlfriend? Well, thank you, sweet friend. Thank you. I got this off a clearance rack. at the Belk. And it's one of my favorite Crown Ivy. One of my favorite clothing items. I love Crown Ivy clothing, and they always fit just right. They, and it's not cheap stuff. And I think I paid $10, $9 and some change for it. And I was like, heck yeah, it's cotton. Cotton in the South is the way to go, right? Cotton in the South is the way to go. So I've got these corner pieces. So I was thinking maybe I could put these corner pieces on, leave the swirlies out, and just paint it the red at the top. So y'all help me out. Do we do the corner pieces, or do we do the swirlies, or what do we do? I've even got burlap we could put over the top. I was thinking maybe doing the swirlies and then the burlap over top of it, because the burlap that I was talking about using, you could see through it, is this burlap here. So y'all help me out. Help me. Hey, Deborah. Hey, girl. Crafting with the Sassy Chick 101. How you doing, beautiful? Are you feeling better? You have been in my prayers, sweet friend. You have. I know you've had a bout with it. I know you have. But praise God, you're okay. You're getting better, right? You've got to be getting better. They sent you home, right? But that's what I was talking about. We also freaking hard-headed. We headstrong. It's not necessarily hard-headed. We're headstrong. Hey, Patty Millage. How you doing, beautiful? And Janet Bonner. Hey. Thank you for sprinkling, Patty. Thank you so much. Look at that number grow. Look at y'all go. Now I'm getting the so-and-so's watching. Thank you for sprinkling, Cherry. Thank you so much. Y'all, I had a scare this morning. I'm going to go ahead and get started because I'm not getting any help. Y'all not helping me none. I had a scare this morning. Hey, Jan, you need to message me, girlfriend. I need your mailing address because you are the recipient of Happy Mail from last month's Happy Mail drawing. Anyway, I had a scare. My husband bought me some diamond studs for Christmas, right? Because I had a set he bought me years ago, because we've been married over 30 years now, and we dated for 3. But anyway, I had a set that he gave me years ago. Well, one day I went to go take them off, and I dropped it, and it went right down the drain. And he even looked in the P-trap, and it was not there. It done gone. I was like, oh no, and I cried. But anyway, when he kept asking me, what do I want for Christmas? I don't know. Well, he was picking on me. He ended up ordering these, the ones that I got on now, and he kept telling me, well, your bigger present's not here yet. Hey, Giselle will be on later, y'all. I didn't finish saying that, though. After Miss Jim is Sandy's Burlap and Bling, then the Craft Cottage with Miss Giselle, then Aries Moon with Dina Marie, and then Beating with Wayne. So, anyway, I got squirrels today, y'all. I really do. So, we are going to use this Anita's all-purpose acrylic, and it's just called True Red. It's just True Red. Thank you, sweetie. Thank you. And it's nothing big, but it's something just to say thank you for your support, because, I appreciate each and every one of y'all for being here. And don't let me get, gotta make hay while the weather is good, but I'm taking a break. Oh, okay. I'm getting messages, y'all, even though I got my do not disturb on. Okay, so I'm gonna take my print again, and I think I'm just gonna go in the middle, and I'm gonna do like I was gonna do originally. I'm gonna mark it. Right here on the edges. Okay. I lost my train of thought. Anyway, yeah, my grandson's teacher just messaged me. They're out of school. Well, their school, the last day of school is, regular school is the 22nd, and they only go a half a day. But because I moved him from regular school to alternative school because he wanted to get in trouble, they told him that he didn't have to finish out going to school because he's going to have to do the 8th grade again. Anyway. But what I was telling you about my scare this morning, I went in there to get ready and brush my teeth and all the things. And I looked in the mirror and I was like, this earring was gone. This diamond that I just got for Christmas. Hey, Sheila's little treasures. How you doing, beautiful? She's doing pretty good. She is doing pretty good. She has decided that she don't want no more part of drinking. Her girlfriend that passed away, her best friend that passed away, like I told y'all, she got the C word because she's an LPN, and her patient had it unbeknownst to her. And anyway, she ended up getting it, and then my daughter got it. Well, she passed away last Wednesday afternoon, about 3 o'clock. I need to say that was really hard hitting for my daughter. But there's always good that comes out of bad, and that's God's plan. She has decided that because her friend, she didn't actually die from the COVID. The COVID is not what killed her, but she was a bad alcoholic, and to the point of drinking a half a gallon a day, which we didn't realize that. We found out that later, after she passed. And she, because she was such a heavy drinker, that her body was shutting down because she had gone septic. So the septic is what actually killed her. Hey, Michelle Harsh, how you doing? Anyways, the story about my earring here, my diamond, my second set of diamonds. Well, I realized it was gone, and I went cuckoo bananas trying to find it. I was like, oh no, he's gonna kill me. I done lost one down the sink. Now I've lost one, and I knew I had it on last night when I got ready for bed. It was still on. I don't take them off. I leave them on all the time, which I might need to start taking them off, right? But I'm afraid to take them off because, like I said, I lost the first set down the drain. So I'm kind of scared to take them off. Anyway, so I started searching. I was like, well, I know I had it on last night when I got ready for bed because I seen it. So it couldn't have been far. It had to be in the bedroom or the bathroom. Well, I got to looking and looking and looking. I went and pulled the bed back and stripped the bed. I was like, well, maybe it's in the bed, right? Well, it wasn't there. Well, come back out, and I'm still looking. I'm like, come on now, it's got to be around. So I just stopped a minute, and I said a word to the Lord, and I was like, look, I have got to find this. He's going to have a cow if he finds out that I've lost a second set of diamonds. And I don't lose both of them. I just lose just the one, right? So the other one is really useless because you can't wear just one. Well, you can, but I'm not going to. People do it all the time. But anyway, so I stopped and said a prayer, praying that I'd be able to see it because I don't have the best sight in the world, and I've got dark carpet in my bedroom, and I thought, I ain't never gonna find it. I'm not gonna find it. I'm not gonna find it. Well, Doubting Thomas over here, not gonna find it, not gonna find it, not gonna find it. I started getting really discouraged, and I was fixing to give up. Well, by the time I did that, I turned to look, and right in front of my nightstand, I seen something shiny, and it was the back, the silver backing to my earring was laying there. And I said, well, if the back's here, the earring's got to be close by. Well, I moved my trash can that sits beside my bed, or beside my nightstand in my bed, and there it sit. I was like, thank you, Jesus. So if y'all ever feel like you're losing your mind and you can't find something, just ask God. He will lead you to it. I promise. I promise. Because I was beside myself. Because my husband, you know, our husbands, boyfriends, significant others, whatever you choose to call him, you know, they work hard for their money. And I was devastated that I was going to have to tell him I lost not one, but the second set, which I've only had since Christmas. Yeah, that scared the bejeebers out of me. Hey, Beverly, how you doing, beautiful? Thank you for being here. Thank you so much. I appreciate y'all. I do. Thank you. Thank you. And I'm going to do up a reel after this weekend on my new she shed. Because they'll have the roof on by the end of this weekend. And I want to, because y'all don't want to see the framing of it. Y'all want to see what it's really gonna end up being, right? Hey, Susan. Hey, girl. Hey. I do that all the time. God has to show me things all the time. Yeah, he does. And you know, and I pick at my husband because he says all the time, and he has said this in up in the pulpit, that y'all seem to think that God's not concerned with the little things. God wants to even know things like, if you can't make up your mind on what socks to wear, the good Lord wants to know, wants you to ask him. He wants you to. But us, you know, us humans, we think we can do it on our own. And all we got to do is ask. Hey, Mary Tayo, how you doing, beautiful? And there's Chatty Cathy. Hey, girl, hey. Thank you for being here, sweet friend. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. But yeah, I had a good little scare this morning, and I sure didn't want to call him and let him know that, because I didn't want to ruin his day. In fact, I wasn't going to. I was just going to wait and tell him when he got home, because I didn't want him to be mad while he's teaching, you know. I didn't want that. So I wasn't even going to tell him until he got home. And besides that, I thought it would give me more time to try to look for it. But yeah, y'all. I can only imagine how he would have reacted. I can only imagine. He'd be like, I ain't buying you a piece of nice jewelry again for as long as I live. Because I'm one of those ones that when I get a nice piece of jewelry, a real piece of jewelry, I wear it constantly. I don't never take it off. It's like my rings, my wedding rings, my band and all that. They don't never come off. They stay on all the time. Unless I absolutely have to take them off. For things like while you're having surgery or something like that, I'll take them off. But any other time, they stay on all the time. All the time. And, yeah. So, anyway. Anywho, anybody got any big plans this weekend? Or y'all just going to take it easy and hang out at the house and kind of do nothing? Hopefully our weather, the rain that's been here off and on the last couple days, will be gone. And they will be able to work on my she shed. And my son and my grandson both will be here. And he will, of course, get his best buddy that lives behind us to come help too. So he'll have 4 sets of arms to pick up them pieces of plywood, because you know them big pieces of plywood, and it's the thick plywood, the 3/4 inch, whatever. It's the big thick plywood. you know, for the walls and the roof and all that. And I told him, I said, you do not need to be picking that stuff up by yourself, because he's got torn rotor cuffs, and he's done them back in his late 20s, but they're so bad now that he has a hard time even putting his hands above his head. So I told him, I said, you don't need to be lifting that like that. You just don't. Thank you, Kathy. Thank you, sweet friends. Now these right here, just these little hoops with the cross on it, they're Walmart. They're Walmart, you know. And I take them off because, you know, they're not real, and they will start changing colors. I have very few pieces of real jewelry, but the ones that I do have, I wear all the time. Okay, I think I'm done with that, so I'm just going to lay that right there. We're going to dry this so we don't make no more mess. We don't make a mess. Yeah, so my son and my daughter-in-law and my grandson and granddaughter will be here early Saturday morning to help my husband with the roof. Because now putting the actual roofing on, the wood part of it, is going to be hard. But once he gets the roof on it and the felt and the little strips, the 1/4-inch strips that he's going to put down, so that there'll be a gap between the sheet metal that he's going to put down over top of that. I told him, I said, because at first he said, well, we could do just the sheet metal, straight sheet metal. I said, then if it starts raining, I will not be able to hear myself think. Never mind trying to do it live and it starts raining, right? I was like, no, we got to do a roof, a real roof, and then do the sheet metal rather than shingles. Because the metal doesn't wear out like shingles do, you know? So, we're going to be doing that. But I'm excited. I'm ready for it. I'm not ready for the switch over to move all this stuff that's in this one room into that area. But I will get to organize everything and separate everything and all the things. Oh, no, Debbie, I'm sorry. Yes, no, I didn't. See, thank you. Thank you, Debbie. Was that Debbie that said that? Nope, that was Jan. Thank you, Jan. Thank you. See, y'all see more than I see. And I know when I watch other creators and they miss a spot, that they are very grateful for you to say, hey, you missed a spot. It's not like we're saying anything bad. We're just trying to help out, right? And I appreciate y'all telling me, hey, you forgot a spot, because it's easy to do. Excuse me. Thank you, Kathy. Chatty Kathy. Thank you, girl. How you doing, girlfriend? How you doing? How you doing? Okay, let me just get this right here. I'm trying not to get any of it on the back. Trying. But thank you, Jan. Thank you very much. What is that? Get out of there. Okay, now let's try that. And I usually don't do bright colors, but with this going on, there's wood as is. It's darkening up as it dries. And of course, you know, I'm going to grunge it up and dirty it up, because I don't usually do the bright colors. And at first I thought, well, I'll do the regular Tuscan red, what I usually do. But I thought, no, it's not close, even close to the red in the print. I'm doing pretty good. This last time that they did the blocks, in my back seem to be doing pretty good. Seem to be doing, unless I, you know, do something stupid and do too much or one thing. Or now I do have to, if I'm gonna sweep or mop or anything like that, I have to do that in sections, because the doctor told me that motion of you do with your sweeping or mopping is one of the worst activities you can do for people with the damage that's done to their back, like mine. I was like, oh, great. So I can't afford a maid, so I have to do it in sections. And my son gets on to me all the time about, Mama, if you need help, just call. And he volunteers his wife. And I'm like, she's pregnant. She don't need to be doing all that. She does not need to be doing all that either. You know, and my whole house, except for my bedroom and this bedroom over here on the other side of this wall, is the only 2 rooms in the house that's carpet. The rest of it is all hardwood. Yeah. Okay, so now let's get our print on here. And I'm not going to paint this up underneath it, because it's okay if it's dark, because I kind of want it that way. And it's still bright, y'all. It's still rather bright. But it's okay. It's okay. So let's get the Mosh Podge. Well, that bottle's about empty, y'all. Oh, there's another one. There's another one. Yep. Okay, I'm just gonna set that over there. Let it do its thing. Don't want to miss any comments, y'all. Uh-oh. My brush is a little stiff. Thought I cleaned it out pretty good, but obviously I didn't. I'll have to take extra care with it this evening when I'm done with my live. But y'all, up after me is Miss Regina with Sweet and Sassy Crafting. Is it Sweet? Yeah, Sweet and Sassy Crafting by Miss Regina. She is a nut, but she is so creative. She comes up with some awesome things where I think, how did you even think of that? How did you ever think of that? Because sometimes I struggle, y'all. I get that creator's block and I can't remember nothing or even figure out nothing. I have to get on Pinterest and, you know, to try to figure out what I might do. Okay, I'm just going to kind of smooth out these wrinkles or these lines, because I got it kind of thick. It's okay. It's okay. Alright, let's turn this way. I'm going to take it and pull it down just a little bit. Hangs out the edge a little, but that's okay. Just a little bit, just a little bit. Thank you, Jan. Thank you, thank you. Yeah, I ended up putting the USA on this that I did yesterday. I went ahead and added that to it. USA. And I didn't do it big. But it wasn't completely dry, and I just stuck it back up there. Now I got wrinkles in here. Dang, nap it. Dang, nap it. Pull it up real slow. Get this wrinkle out. I'm not paying attention. Wasn't paying attention. Ended up getting wrinkle in it. But you know, the wrinkles kind of add to it. It adds a little bit to it. Okay, let's this bad boy right here. See if we can get some more of these out. I got these from Miss Donna. Crafting with Donna. I guess she didn't use them, so she was getting rid of them. And I snagged them up. She was doing mystery boxes. And they were in it. And I love them. Because the one I got is plastic. These are not plastic. These are not plastic. Okay. Get back here. Fix that. Fix that. Let's try this. So we don't get any more wrinkles in it. And usually if you got any more wrinkles, when you put the heat to it, it'll pull the wrinkles out of it. It'll pull the wrinkles out. And y'all, in my new she shed, I'm gonna have 1, 2, 3, 4 windows and a door that has a window. So I'm gonna have a lot of natural light. Lots of natural light, and I'm tickled about that. Because it's, you know, the light that we have up here is nothing compared to how bright natural light can be. Nothing like it. Okay, now I'm going to take what's left on this brush right here, and I'm just going to go right along this edge. I'm going to pull it on down. Same goes for up here. A couple little spots. Now, I am going to have to Mod Podge the whole thing, because you'll be able to see where those where I just put that Mod Podge versus where it's not at. So we will be covering it with the Mod Podge. Okay, so now we got a nice clean seam. Okay. Whoa. Okay, now I'm just going to take what's on my brush, which is nothing. It done all come off, y'all. It done all come off. I'm going to put a little right here. Now it's just saying so-and-so's watching, so-and-so's watching, so-and-so's watching. That wasn't nearly enough. Move the board too. Run it all down the side. It says, Beating with Wayne is watching, and it says Robin Hasty, January, and Faye Brown. I know y'all ain't popping out and popping in. It's just the way that, oh, stick your fingers right in the wet stuff. Dingy. Dingy. Y'all do stupid things like that? I do. I do. And I admit it. Put your fingers right in the wet Mod Podge. And that's what you're doing, is putting wet Mod Podge on it, and you still stick your fingers in it. Yeah. Put something right there. Okay. And that's just so that it's all cohesive, because I don't care. The bottle says it's matte. It says matte. See? Matte Mod Podge. But it's not matte. It has a shine to it. It has a little bit of a sheen to it. Whether they say it's matte or not. Now the Ultra Matte that they have, Mod Podge has, does not have any sheen to it at all. But this does. So that it all has the same effect to it. We're just making sure that it's all cohesive. Make sure it's all cohesive. Lord, really? Don't stick your fingers in it while it's trying to dry, y'all. Don't stick your fingers in it. I know, Robin. I know. Gotta love the FB, right? That's right. You gotta love it. One of them things. I mean, and there's nothing you can do about it. You just gotta deal with it. But it's crazy. It's crazy. Okay, now I gotta go back over this spot that I messed up. To get it to look like the rest of it. It's okay. It's okay. Hey, Sheila Thompson. Hey, girl. Hey. Thank you for being here. Okay. All right. Now the question is, like I said, do we put these on here? Oop, that one's kind of bent. Do we put these on here? Oh, y'all can't see it. You see those right there? And I'll put some at the bottom as well. Or do we do this across? Because you'd be able to see through it. And then put the corners on. Or do we take this and go over top of it with some off-white and make the design on there? Y'all tell me. Put design, burlap, or corners. Design, burlap, or corners. We only got about 10 minutes, so y'all need to let me know. Let me know, let me know. Help me, help me, help me. I need your help. Let me know. What do y'all think? What do y'all think? I know there's a heck of a lag. I know there's a heck of a lag. Mary Tyro says burlap. Okay? Keep Kim in your prayers. She found out her husband has a gambling addiction and lost everything. Oh no, Robin. Krista says burlap. Christina says burlap and corners. Okay. Burlap and corners. Okay. That's what we're going to do, y'all. That's what we're going to do. The burlap and the corners. The burlap and the corners. Okay. Alrighty then. Alrighty then. Well, look at there, y'all. Now I need to paint them side edges too, don't I? But I can do that after the live. I can do that after the live. That's fine. Alright. So I am going to use hot glue. Well, I need to get it all the way to the edge, don't I? And I'll snip off what's left. Okay. Hey Betty, how you doing, beautiful? How you doing? Welcome, welcome. Thank you for being here. Turning up the glue strings, y'all. I am using my good scissors because they are sharp, 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 super sharp, and I love them. And they're Guggenheim. The Guggenheim scissors that you can buy online. They're called Guggenheim. They're tailoring scissors, so they work really well, and they keep a sharp edge, and they also are real metal, not like what we buy at the Walmart or Hobby Lobby or anything like that. It's metal that can be sharpened, where them things that those scissors we get from Hobby Lobby or Walmart or anything like that, they're not made to sharpen. They're made to throw them away and buy another pair. These here, the Guggenheim scissors, are made to be sharpened. And I think that's fantastic. Fantastic. Okay. All right, let's get this edge. Right, so there we go with the burlap, and it's not glued in the middle. It's not. And I'm a little off. Dang. Y'all. It's one of them days today. One of them days. It's one of them days. This was a knife sharpener, Cheryl. This was a knife sharpener. Or what do they call it? A soapstone? A sharpening block? Whatever it is. My husband's got one. He sharpens my knives for me. My scissors for me. And I done pulled that piece all to pieces. Let's just get another piece. We know how long to go, right? Yeah, I done pulled it all apart. But now these scissors were kind of costly, but they are well worth it. If you do any type of cutting, any major amount of cutting, especially fabric. I don't know about y'all, but I have the world's worst time cutting fabric correctly. I do. I do. So we're just going to put some more back on there. And bring it all the way to the edge. There. It looks a little bit straighter this time. A little bit cattywampus a while ago. Cattywampus. There we go. There we go. It's still cattywampus. Laurie, really? Why is this not wanting to go on there straight? Let's try it again. Probably because I put the glue in the same place. There we go. Ooh, it's warm too. Thank you, Krista. Sweatstone. Thank you. I know it's one of those things. I know it's one of them things. And I'll fix this, y'all. Because you can see the glue. Okay, let's get that mess out of the way. Now, put that there. I got it, finally got it straight, y'all. Finally got it straight, okay? It's on there good and straight now. So now, let's see what we can do with these corners. Yep, I think so. I think so. And I've got fabric out to do a bow, but I don't think it's going to need one now. I don't think it's going to need one now. And these things are very, 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 very pliable. I mean, very pliable. Okay, now, where is... I've got some B7000 down here somewhere. Oh, I dropped it. I dropped it. Let's just use this. Let's just use some JB Weld. We're going to use some JB Weld. Thank you, Patty. Thank you, Kathy. We're just going to use some JB Weld because it sticks to near about everything. Sticks to near about everything. And I'm not putting it all the way around. I'm just putting it in the high spots. But again, y'all, up after me is Regina with Sweet and Sassy Crafting. And don't stick it to your fingers, because it will. She's up after me. And then we have, dang, got that stuff all over my fingers. And it's not sticking because it's on my fingers. Stuck to my fingers. Even the wipe's wet. Thank you, Christine. It's not going down. Let's do it this way. I really need a pair of tweezers is what I need. The tweezers I got ain't worth 2 cents. Aren't worth 2 cents. Thank you, Jan. Thank you, thank you. We got 5 minutes, y'all. And it's not wanting to do right. Let's get this stripper on there. Let's stick it on one end and the other end popped up. But I'll get them on there, y'all. I will. One way or the other. But now I got glue all over my fingers. All over my fingers. You know what I'm going to do this time? I'm going to do it like this. See, it's stuck to my finger. Because I got the mess all over my fingers. Got it all over my fingers. Because of those little holes. But it's going to stick. It's going to stick. Alright. Stay. Stay. Now he's going to bark. At least he didn't bark during the live too long. At least he didn't bark too long. Hey, Treasures Trunk by Kimmy. How you doing, beautiful? Thank you, Krista. Thank you again for having me. I love doing your events. I know there was a little bit of confusion there not too long ago, but it's not had nothing to do with you. It had to do with craziness. Craziness. And I know better now. Don't just put it in the poll. Put it, let you know, because them polls, sometimes they show you everything and sometimes they don't. Sometimes they do and sometimes they don't. Thank you, Mary. Thank you, sweet friend. That one little side is not wanting to do right. But we're going to get it. We're going to get it, y'all. I ain't going to let it win. It's not going to win. We're not going to let it. Not going to let it. Okay. I just got to hold it down with something else because the stuff's getting all over my fingers and it's not sealing because I pull it back up when I put my fingers on it. Okay. All right. Got one more. And this stuff is a joker trying to get it off your hands after you get it all over the place. I'll have to take a scrubber and scrub my hands. Here we go again. Stuck again. Thank you, Debbie. Thank you, sweetie. Hey, Jennifer Newton. How you doing, beautiful? How you doing? Thank you for being here. Thank you so much. All right, now this one little corner over here is wanting to give me a hard time, y'all. And I don't know why. Don't even know why. So is this one. Maybe the corners wasn't such a good idea. Let's go ahead and dry them. We got 1 minute left. I appreciate y'all being here. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you for being part of my day. I love each and every one of you. And if y'all please remember that you're never alone because God loves you and I love you too. So make sure that you go over and see Miss Regina. I'm sure she's got something fantabulous because she's just like that. And watch the rest of the creators. They'll be on all day today. And I can't hold this up because the corners will fall off. But I will take a picture of it and I will post it. Hey, Carol. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much. Like I said, I don't have a clue why this one little side. It's like it's got something on it. Yes, stay safe, everyone. I love y'all. Go see Miss Regina. I'll catch y'all the next time. Bye for now.